Shit. And they always got these. And they always having fun.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Ed Eagan. I'm with HAKEN Audio. This is Christophe Duquesne, who is also working with us. We're going to be showing you everything HAKEN. We have the Continuum Fingerboard, and we're going to be showing it electronically here, but for us too, we're going to be showing it acoustically through these amazing, interesting wooden contraptions that Christophe has been involved in. So we'll start first with the electronic part. We make the Continuum Fingerboard, designed by Lippold HAKEN. I've been involved with it for at least 18 years, and we have been developing this instrument in order to make the most intimate electronic musical performance system that we can. We've been extremely dedicated to it, and it's a passion that's very close to our heart. We have the full-size Continuum Fingerboard. It's got a pitch range, a conventional pitch range that's slightly larger than a grand piano. We also have over here the half-size Continuum, which is exactly half the size, and new to us, and actually the first time we've been presenting it publicly, is the Continuum Mini, which is a very small and portable USB-powered device. They all share the same sound engine that I've been intimately involved with for a number of years, at least 10. And so to make the Mini version, we've had to make changes to the input mechanism that we use for controlling the sound source. So we wanted to make, in the Mini, an affordable, portable, bus-powered instrument that still delivers the kind of musical experience that myself and other Continuum users have come to expect and cherish with the Continuum Fingerboard. So what I was going to do was just play a few things, a few of the sounds that I've been using just recently with the Continuum, and I'll also incorporate a little bit of the Mini at the end, and then we will switch to the acoustic end of it, where Christophe will introduce these speakers and talk about the line, and then we'll play acoustically. So in that part of it, for the first part, you're going to hear the sound through this speaker system, and the second part, you're going to hear the sound through these resonating chambers. So let me just play you a few of the Continuum Fingerboard sounds here. go. Thank you. So that's the Continuum. Just a few of the sounds that we have. The important thing to stress with this instrument, even though I have a laptop up here, the sound engine is completely internal on all three of the versions of the Continuum Fingerboard. So I was using it to change patches and to set up my mixer, to operate and change patches on the Continuum, you can either do it with through MIDI or through an external controller, but you need the computer in order to edit the sounds if you want to change some of the factory presets that we have. So I'll turn it over now to Christoph, and he'll talk about the owned.
Yeah, thank you, Ed. So in this configuration, the sound engine of the Continuum is going through that guy. Let's call it a resonator. It's not a speaker. There's no speaker inside. It's more similar to a guitar body with two soundboards. So usually a guitar has one soundboard. Here we have two. One on the back for low frequency, one on the top for high frequencies. Carefully crafted by a luthier who is usually designing guitars. So with that soundboard having braces inside, tuned for high frequency, and the other one for low, going down up to 35 hertz, so quite low. So they are tuned to be well suited with electronic music. The idea is to be much more acoustic, so it's not as directive as usual speakers. Speakers are usually very directive. This one is spreading the sound all over, kind of creating a bubble of sound. Also, one thing which is quite important for the player, it's connected, hardly connected to the Continuum, meaning that the vibration from the speaker is going to be transmitted to the surface, and you will feel the vibration as well as hearing it, which is quite important when you are in the feedback loop and playing. To make it sound, we have exciters. So the exciters by itself doesn't make any sounds. When it's connected to the soundboard vibrates, and what you hear is the vibration of the wood. To move the exciters, we have an amplifier here, which is 2 × 30 watt. It is battery powered, so it has also a USB power out, meaning in that configuration, this guy is being USB powered. The powering of the Mini is provided by the owned, and since we also have battery inside, that means you can go away with that and play nearly half a day fully standalone. So you can be in the middle of the forest and play your Continuum independently. We have 2 separated volumes for the back and the front, and it's also Bluetooth available. So that means you can have your backtracks playing on the owned while you play over with your Continuum. Of course, it's perfectly fitted with the Continuum, but you can use it with any other electronic instrument. Also, you may notice that the name is owned. It's clearly a tribute to Owen Martenot, who has already resonator, and it's a different kind from the one from the Owen Martenot that can also be a resonator, an additional resonator for Owen Martenot. That's pretty old. Okay, so the best is to listen to them. So from now, we will not go through the main speakers. The sound is just coming from our 2 resonator here. So an example of what you can have with it. So that's the first example. Still in the acoustic domain, something being like a oud. and it's going also to work very well with much more electronic style sounds, like. And go to more Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.
You can buy them through Alex Forge, SchneidersLaden in Europe. If you're in North America, you can purchase them directly through HAKEN Audio. I'll just give you prices. I just know North American prices. The full-size Continuum is $5,300. We have the half-size Continuum, which is $3,400. This Mini will be available. We're going to do most likely a Kickstarter at the end of summer. This is a prototype we're showing now, but we're just in the final stages, so we're very confident we're going to launch at the end of summer. And it's going to have an early adopter price of $549 US. When the Kickstarter is finished, more than likely the retail price will be $8.99, which is equivalent street of maybe $7.99 or so.
Yeah. And the speaker, there will be Kickstarter probably at the same time as the Mini. It's going to be €500 for early adopters and €800 afterwards.
And mention the pyramid.
And yeah, there will be a bigger guy, a pyramid. Maybe you can see it here on the screen. It's a pyramid shape. It will be a bit more expensive, a bit more than €1,000, but much more powerful with a big Class A amplifier. And with a very specific characteristic, it's spreading the low frequency from the bottom and the high frequency from the top, really making some separation of the frequency and distributing them in the area in a very unusual way. Thank you.